Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Outer Worlds. I am still here in Edgewater because I wanted to check one more thing. Look who's sitting in Reed's chair. Well, now it's her chair, Adelaide. She's taken over, once and for all. So let's see what she has to say.
Time changes all things. Even Reed's stranglehold over Edgewater must inevitably yield to the attrition of time. Start anew. Edgewater will become the town it was meant to be. A place where we live in harmony with the world. Where none of us writhe under the whips of corporate masters.
Okay.
A place where all are welcome. Except for Reed's supporters, of course.
I get it.
The garden will bloom anew. I have plans to transform the old cannery into a nursery, with crops enough to feed a town.
You're still using corpses in your fertilizer.
But of course. And now we have a whole cemetery to ourselves.
Okay. Are you concerned about the plague?
Saltuna was making the town sick. From now on, if anybody's hungry, they may feast from the bounty of the soil.
Okay. Nice talking to you. Whoa, you're a little close there, aren't you? Jeez almighty. Okay. I like to get into that door, but they're all watching, so I can't do that. You know what? Let's fast travel back to my ship. Maybe. Oh yeah, I was running around. Well, hold on. Let's first fast travel my ship. There. And it's right over here. Okay. All right. I was when I was on Halcyon. Halcyon? No, when I was near Edgewater. Well, Halcyon. Yeah. I was running around, just making sure I got everything, and I ended up leveling up, which is awesome. So let's take a look at my skills. So that's where I got a lot of stuff at 40, which is awesome. So we should get some other stuff like this up. So we'll get that up. We definitely wanted 20. You can all your characters do special attacks. Nice. Let's do that. Awesome. And we'll get up on the med. Do we have stuff on tech actually? No, it is tech. Yeah, let's do that. I've got 2 points left. We'll put in my I like to keep that even. So we'll put it in dodge and block. 2 more points here. There we go. Perfect. Fly? Yes. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on enemies you are targeting. Cool. They have different ones. I'll hold it to you. Nice. Okay, so our next mission, what do we want to do? We want to go patch it anywhere. We have this one too. Find an acid steeper. You found an entries in Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempt to turn Sam into a combat-capable unit. Hawthorne's plan to replace Sam's steeper with an acid steeper, but never picked up the part from Roseway. Maybe we'll go there. Let's just check real quick. Where is Roseway? And can we get there? I don't see Roseway anywhere. Doesn't say what that is. There's Olympus. Monarch. Herennius. Tartarus is locked off. Cilia. That's weird. Maybe it's on here. But let's go to Phineas. Can we go to the Phineas lab? Oh, I see. It's accept.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Oh, we were in Terra the whole time. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Cool. I'll take Bavardi with me. Alright, we're at his lab. There's our ship. It's pretty cool looking. I saw something moving.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Does this work?
Freaked me out.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Yeah. Where you go? Is that his ship? That's my ship. Let's look over here real quick. See if we see anything we could use. No. Doesn't look like anything here. Wait. Hello.
Great work.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. So, let's get moving here. Don't see anything else around here, so probably something hidden, but let's not dwell on that. Real quick, let's run over here. I don't think he's in there. Okay, nothing there. Alright. So let's get going. I definitely can't go that way. Oh, we can go this
I'm
way.
just securing my ongoing experiments. And
Okay.
securing myself.
Good on you. Nothing? Nope.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Wow. It's kind of lonely. There he is. What the heck are those things? Christy Pig Hoof?
The Sissy Pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
Okay. What's that? Pick up shrink ray. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Okay, wait a minute.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Sorry, Bubbles. I want to try it on you. Hey, it doesn't work on you. Dang it. Okay. Move very sharp. That stinks. Wanted to see if it works. Anything here in that? Oh yes, more stuff. Take all that stuff. Got it? Yeah. Good God, they look terrible. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Double tap with the X. Well, not too almost dead now. We got more stuff. I must just click on it. Let's see what is here in the terminal. Messages. Hack 25 bypass. Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you. To HB. To H. Blythe. No silent letters. Cause undetermined. Original message appended. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside, Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. The recovering ship should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. P. Boy, that sure sounds like me, don't it? Okay, it was all that. Okay, exit.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Yeah, well, I just checked it out. Looks like some stuff about me. Well, very interesting in this place. that? That is freaky. You don't talk to you. Well, it was worth a shot. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, what's this? Obscure body in the SK system. Obscure body in the SK system. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers, waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Oh, okay. What are there? Dehibernation experimentation notes. Raising core temperature another 5 Cs over 1 hour. Dosage appears to be working. Slight diffs from process and crisp pigs not beyond expecting boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no sign of sudden traumatic mast cell wall collapse. Encouraging reminder, still need to mop up pig. Oh, need to get a view into the cranium to see what's going on with neurons. Oops, hand slipped. Likely effects? Nothing important. May have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sample. Evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and norepinephrine? Norepinephrine? Whatever. Curious. No evidence of entropic effects on neurons, however. V excited. Now, if only I can keep them from exploding. Oh, good lord. Raising core temperature under 5 Cs. 1 hour. Oops. Forgot I had probe in the brain. Jolted with elbow. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Feel ridiculous telling mostly frozen slab of meat. You're doing fine, Dylan. Practicing bedside manner important. Aids recovery. Curious about that neurochemical production. Side effect, prolonged hibernation. Subject may experience tachyphysia? Exaggerated fight or flight response. Check brainwaves, found sharp uptick in perceptive, cognitive processing when I jolted the probe. Fascinating equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. Okay. Could be useful. In stressful situations, subject time dilation, SeaWorld moving in slow motion. Would someone from Hope have this sort of brain damage, or is it particular to Dylan? Can't wait to awaken more from Hope and study in detail. Is it even right to call the effect brain damage? Seems like an enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want on-call hyperfast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity, to be able just for a moment to perceive the world in all its infinite detail. Core temp up, still stable, no sign of cell wall decay, neurological necrosis, beginning at 5C over 1 hour cycle. Yes, I believe I do envy you, Dylan. So that's what he was doing, huh? Hibernation. I'll take it.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Thanks. There's a lot of experimental notes, but I'm not going to really look at it right now. So let's talk to him.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential
Thank
side
you.
effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of Hope. You could have asked me before shoving me into an escape pod. Any chance you could repair that monitoring device? We'll do this.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
I want to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my
Okay.
beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
That's important. Oh,
Absolutely. Let's talk.
okay. Have you met my crew yet? Wait, don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I
No?
wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether.
Okay.
Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
Oh, that's not what I meant. You have some kind of life outside your work. Come on, Phineas. There has to be something you do for fun. We can take you if you want. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter,
Weird.
everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right.
I'm glad you
To
included me.
answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists? Must be hard to leave your lab with a bounty on your head. How's that coming along, by the way? I better get going. No, that's yeah. Why is he obsessed?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Am I out of date? Yeah, but you revived me, so you must have solved the problem. Wow, Phineas, you need to work on your social skills. You mentioned needing some special chemicals. Is that right?
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now.
Fantastic.
10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Got it, yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Everyone on the Hope is dependent on us. Don't try to be funny, Phineas. It doesn't work. No, I'm not gonna do that.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
I wonder if caffeinoid is like coffee. I love coffee. Right now, coffee tastes really good because it's kind of chilly over here. Okay, what am I doing? My journal. So I visit him. So let's speak to Glass on the Groundbreaker. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Search Hawthorne's terminal for more science weapons can be found. They'd be logged the captain's terminal of the Unreliable. Okay, that's what we're gonna go do. So let's get back to my ship. Because apparently there's nothing else here I can really do. Nothing that I can see of. I'll read that later. And I really don't want that thing to get out. No, sir. No, sir, I do not. Let's get moving. Really cool looking though. Move over to here. Oh, there you are. I didn't know if she was behind me or not. She's so quiet. Alright, we're back on my ship. Let's go up to my captain's log and search for Hawthorne and his weapons. From Blaine. Esther Blaine to Dylan. Subject medicine. Dylan. This is just to let you know that I've given out the rest of of that you know what to you know who. Sorry for the secrecy, you never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I'd also appreciate if you never told another soul about our business. I like my job. I'd like to keep it. Okay, fine. From Kemp. T. Kemp. Thomas Kemp. Dylan. Thanks. Hey there. Could be I'm making a fool of myself for sending you this message. I've been up all night poring over those manuals you brought me. There's a good chance I'm pretty delirious right now. Just want to say thank you for going through the trouble. You didn't have to help me out, but you did anyways. Yes. Ah, dang it. No, what am I doing? Okay. Logs. There we go. Shrink ray. That's okay. Note to self. Remember this later. No better. Ada. Remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada. Not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my pain. I saw in actuality, with my own two eyes, a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he has inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories to be honest. Laying eyes on Wesley's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fella wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had, AH. Alright, let's see. Titled Hammer Power. Okay. Hammer Power. I'm not going to say the SW, whatever. the last time I got sloshed, I mean, was embitting at the last hope on the groundbreaker. Look, Odom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he had made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony, like none of us had heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar. Strange weapon with special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. AH. Black market leads. Ooh. Search author's terminal schools. I did it, right? Search author's terminal for clue. Okay. So, okay. Black market leads. Why? Why? Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray to me? Blast into the depths of the labyrinth of Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out a good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect to that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to other of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Okay. So now we're going to go to Groundbreaker. That's our next stop. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I have a sense. Where did that come from? Oh, there's my thing. 73 damage. But this one's even better. That's pretty cool looking. I have a bunch of weapons in my little case here. Look at that. Transfer. Oh yeah, there's. So let's put. I don't have a sentry. I'm trying to collect like each weapon. There. Good. Let's get going. That'd be cool. Just have a collection of weapons, and then if I have a character I could really use them, I'll have them. So, you know what? We haven't talked to the preacher. I came up here and I saw that. That kind of freaked me out. Is this? I don't want that. Who's that? Examine. A stern older man with warm eyes. Oh, it's part of Parvati. I knew this is Parvati's room. I'm not gonna steal from her. She's been pretty nice. What's that? Examine. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles and in the margins. Alright, fine. Well, that's pretty interesting room. I guess call it that. What's that? This is not a petunia. Okay. Say so. Okay, so this is her room. This is no one's room, it looks like. I guess this is the... Oh, there he is. Index of banned literature. That's a lot of stuff. Doctrinal studies, 559. The textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. What's this one? Scribblings on these journals pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. I'm not gonna steal stuff. These are their rooms. We really made it like a little preacher place, didn't he? What's that one? Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry. Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. The art and science of tossball. Okay. What's that? Examine. Tossball trading cards. In mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. Alright, so let's talk to him.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I bet you do. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
What does that mean? Yeah, exactly.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it? Were they not religious? Let's do that.
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Okay, but weren't they proud when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right? Tell me about the plan again. This plan of yours sounds like a convenient way to...
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not.
Okay.
Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines.
I don't
the
color
further
outside the lines.
you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only
I
stretch
can break
so
an
far
elastic band.
before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Okay, seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Oh, so you're using me. What if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for? I like that.
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me.
Jeez, really?
What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me. Yeah, that's good.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family to help. My friends are help. Just because it's the right thing to do. I guess I can do that one. You know what? No, just because it's the right thing to do.
A commendable attitude.
Okay, I guess I probably answered right. Tell me again about the book that we picked up that's in French.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay. Remind me what are your thoughts on the philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true.
Okay.
They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay, that was a very boring answer. And it is where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu.
Okay.
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That so-called associate. That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him? That seems like a long time employment. Sure. Seriously, only one guy this whole colony can translate French. Yeah.
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Yeah, I'm captain here. Only I get to be a smartass.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar...
Witty repartee?
We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend? Or how is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? Yeah, I want to know that.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Oh. Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome, Vicar Max. Be nice to me. I got a sword that glows. Another room, so I guess we're gonna be getting more people eventually. This is interesting.
Remember, this is a common use area.
Thanks. Look like there's anything here. Oh, we play darts. I don't think the darts are gonna stick in that. Wait. Oh, I can take that. No, I won't leave it there. Do I have anything to put in there? What is that? Ooh, lotion. gross looking. So we don't have anything to put in there, really. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's the bathroom, the loo. This is where we do our dirty. Let me close this. Up down here. Oh, okay. Is that, what is that? Is that the same thing as what we had down there? Vocational competence respect. Would you like to spend 500 bits to... No, 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 don't want to do that. But wait. Oh no, I did all this. Okay, I got confused. Alright, so let us head back. We'll go, I guess we're going to the Groundbreaker. Got done talking to all these people. We'll just land there. Let's ask Ava a question real fast.
Welcome back, Captain.
Or Captain Marvel.
How can I be of assistance?
Yes, Captain Marvel. I have a question. I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Really? Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
What?
It's not the best choice.
That is not entertainment.
It's Spacer's Choice.
You serious? That's not my... Yeah.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Okay, well tell me a joke then.
What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it?
That's not funny.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about the colony. That's
What
for
part
sure.
of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Okay. You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Oh, and do with that.
Order does not compute. Nevertheless, I will endeavor to execute my current and future tasks without lip.
Thank you. Alright, well, give me a spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Well, alright then. Yeah, one more
Of
place I want
course.
to ask.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Where is it? Where we were. Well, actually, yeah.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
Okay. What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
What? No, do not do
A
that.
sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
What? Oh, gosh. Why did you say landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Alright, let's talk
How
about
can I
something else.
be of assistance?
I think I want to know about Terra, and that'll be it. learn about...
What part of the colony would you like to
Because we were
discuss?
there and I want to know what they have to say about it. That place.
Where in Terra 2?
There's more than one place? Oh yeah, there.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
Jesus. What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Okay, how's Edgewater since we left?
Since you diverted power to Edgewater, the botanical lab shut down, and the deserters were forced to return to town.
Yeah, I know that.
Meanwhile, the cannery's output increased, enabling the town's population to prosper. Thank you for nothing, Captain.
What did I do? What would you have me done? Kill everyone?
I cannot say. First, I need to adjust my memory interpretation sensors, but I think my answer is yes.
Good lord. You really hold a grudge, don't you? Alright, let's just go. Alright, let's go to the groundbreaker and we'll stop there. Yes, please. Hey, look at the little ship go.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Ah, it's cool looking. Big ship. Alright.
Can we talk?
Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, good lord, yeah, sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
There's a dump. Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can get have an injury now. I thought you said you could keep this boat. I'm not going to say that. Are you asking to leave my crew? No. I don't think she'd be much help, but if you haven't been long, well, you know, we'll do this.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
She's
Did
pretty
you
cool.
want to talk about something else?
No. Why do I tell her to leave? Alright, you know what? We'll leave it there. There hasn't been much in this. It's mainly just a lot of talking going on and a lot of information we got. So next episode, we're going to go to Groundbreaker and see what is it all about. So I hope you like what you saw. I know there wasn't a lot of action, but we're learning a lot of stuff. You know, learning and getting missions here and learning about her and the our vicar, who seems to have violent tendencies, I believe. And our ship being a smartass. So, yeah. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you like what you saw. Leave a like if you did. And subscribe so you can continue on watching me here in my adventures in the Outer Worlds. Bye-bye.